And welcome to Brood War, or StarCraft Original and Brood Wars. This will probably be the first part, and I'll probably go with the original. I have not actually completed Brood Wars. I pretty much know everything that happens in it already. I like the StarCraft games. I haven't finished the last Zerg missions. Man, they are a pain. It kind of has to do with young me was bad at microing, and current me is also bad with microing. Because that's how I am. We'll start with this guy right here. But the game is pretty much not that hard. Complete Terran, incomplete Terran. So we have to start there. The favorite I had as a kid was Protoss. I still kind of like Protoss. In StarCraft 2, I much preferred Zerg. At least for multiplayer, because mutas are freaking amazing. So the Terran Rebellion yelling in decades since ended the Guild Wars. The opposing Terran Confederacy stood on challenge in its supreme colonization of space. All these changes 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from its warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting council, our Confederate Council, Shara, that's a big place. The Confederates fear that the alien fleet would target will be the colony of Mars Sartan. I wonder if this is part of boot camp. We are totally late to this. So I wonder if this is going to be Protoss or Zerg. I'm going to guess Zerg just from a standpoint there.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The
hey, cool.
demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience.
I'm going to turn you up a little bit, game.
Demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
No, we're gonna go with the tutorial. It's not that big of a deal. I've turned it up a little bit, so it'd probably help us out next.
The T-280 SCV is
this is so terrible.
Hostile environment construction.
Okay, move it, Marines. I want to get this here.
In colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs.
We're gonna move this closer
center.
first. Are you kidding me? I can't do this quite yet. Drop it, please. Actually, I want to be closer to the Vespian gas, too. Oh, this is going over so well. Am I already in the perfect place for this? You're kidding me. Really? Oh, well. So we don't get Marines in this, which makes the Terrans significantly not as great as they are later. Also, pro tip, don't rally them to the minerals, because if you do, it's going to be painful for you. Do we shift these ones over? Cool. Can we highlight buildings? Yes, we can. That feels like it's improved.
You must have enough supply depots to support them.
Okay, we can't select that. One annoying thing is you can't select more than,
I'm not sure you know what you're doing. If you're going to send us into hostile territory and you want us to defend ourselves, then use the attack command.
Additional supply depots
No
required.
rapid fire and go exactly to the spot you targeted, then use the move command.
okay,
Now,
so
which
it's
one
still it will be definitely the attack command.
Rock and roll. Let's move.
So one of the things here is it's just a little annoying.
Commander, jacked up and good to
The Terran in the original game had no way to recover for their basic guys. Like, infantry was, I'm not gonna say bad, but wasn't like as good as it was
Additional
before.
supply depots
Oh, I
required.
need supply depots. That's a thing. Build me a supply depot. I want those.
Reporting for duty.
You keep going for that.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by.
Attack. So moving these guys is a pain. Because early on it's just, you can only control 12 at a time, and apparently you have no concern for your life, little Terran guy. Up here.
Outstanding.
You can attack your own guys by using A, so be careful with that. I think there's a way to attack planes. No, I think for plane space you have to attack your own guys first, and then just see how it goes. What's up here?
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Okay, 9 please. Is it 9? Is it 3? So there's a mischance up here too, which is kind of really weird for the game. It's something that's just not super plainly obvious. Let's...
Not enough minerals.
Oh, we gotta get more minerals. We're doing super bad compared to where I should be at here. Go here. 3. Is it 3? Let's put it on 4. That should be fine. So the key, one of the biggest things to remember is to try to queue your guys up and keep your queues going and get guys on minerals quickly. Thankfully, in the not in the expansion, in the second game, you can rally on minerals and they will automatically collect those, which is a vastly biggest improvement on the game. There's, I think 2 to 1 is the mineral distribution. I can't remember. There's an optimal amount for resource gathering. I'm not sure if it's done on time or something else.
Jacked up and good to go.
Let's get this going here.
Go, go, go.
4. So I can't just throw them on the minerals and expect that to work out. We're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Might get this guy back a bit.
Outstanding.
Don't be in the front lines there.
Good to go. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Good to go, sir.
So much happening already. We can probably go for a little bit of gas.
I can't build.
Go for the gas.
Commander.
And nothing over here.
Outstanding.
I probably want these guys to wait a little bit for this.
Outstanding.
SCV, good to go, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Orders received.
So how much gas do we need? How do we pull up our objectives quick? I don't remember. Menu. Mission objectives. We need 100 investing gas, 3 supply depots. We're like already like to build. I've totally forgot these commands. Hotkeys in this game are really weird and make no sense.
Refinery processes raw Vespene gas, converting it into a form which your SCVs
Please
can
quit
gather.
being terrible there. I don't want you to die. That was weird. They just kind of decided not to do things,
Let's move.
which is annoying.
Standing by.
Okay, at least the guys there aren't stupid. You can micro these guys a little bit to kind of spread out the damage. A big thing that you learn in these early games is it's important to make sure your guys die as slowly as possible. So you want to really kind of pull guys back to, even though it's a drop in DPS usually, to just make it a little bit better for survival there.
Let's move. Outstanding.
It's not doing so hot. Because you want them to participate in combat, but still, like, whatever. So, if you can get as close as you can to this Vespene gas thing, you want to do 3 of these things, please don't be
Right
stuck.
away, sir.
Can we build a bunker? No, we can't. It's C for command center, S for depot, R for
Orders
that.
received.
We're gonna have to relearn these commands. It's been a long time.
Orders, Captain.
So if you get them 2 lined up there, they're not gonna do
This
anything.
concludes the equipment demonstration. There will now be a fully catered reception at Marsara Base.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Marsara Base. That was fast. Let me get this sweet screen. That was in 8 minutes. I think we can go for another bit there. I wonder how many of these missions I'll try to do. I'll probably space this out on some of my other Let's Plays. Just because there's so many missions here.
Adjutant online.
Find Rainer, build barracks, get 10
I'll fill
nerds.
you in on what's been happening.
Okay,
Confederate
cool.
traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chowsara colony.
I'm gonna turn myself down a
All
bit.
outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were
Okay.
there. Replaying transmission.
Magistrate, I'm General Edmund Duke, Confederate
There we go.
Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Raynor. Raynor has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new Wasteland site.
Okay, cool. And debriefed. Okay. We need to find Raynor.
Outstanding.
Also, another thing is, these are... It's okay, it'll be fine. One thing you can do with the workers is you can do a wall. It's really difficult. But some of the top Korean players could do like walls off, and you can heal your guys with whatever. Oh, Raynor's a bike thing.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Raynor, marshal of these parts.
Kind of get a little bit of that cutscene
Anytime you're ready.
there. 2,
Commander.
3, 2, 4. Let's do 4 for all these.
Right on. This should be good.
We took a little damage there, but that's to be expected.
Commander.
Orders, Captain?
Okay,
Yes, sir?
split these up a little bit to speed up our process. Because if you throw them all in the same thing, they'll quickly bounce back and forth, which is not what you want.
Not enough minerals.
I want this though. Please give me this. We'll throw you up there so we can easily see that you're there.
Something to shoot. Let's move.
Okay, and what do we have to do? Raynor must survive. 10 Marines. Easy enough. Honestly, we could probably try to do a lot more than that, but
SCV good to go, sir.
I think we want more SUV, and then we can build a
Not
barracks.
enough minerals.
Can we not build the barracks yet? Oh, you sucker.
This is Jimmy.
Do we not have a bunker? I would like a bunker, please. We could maybe go for a wall off, but still.
Go ahead, Commander.
Well, let's explore a bit here. Let's put you on 4.
Reporting for duty.
Standing by.
I read you.
We'll put you on 2 now.
Yes, sir?
Anytime you're ready. Right on. This
Pull
should be
you
good.
back. Oh. How much damage does he do a pop? 30.
This should be good.
And they only have like so much HP. There we go. Flawless.
Right on.
We'll do that on some more juggling on some of the harder missions.
Reporting for duty.
That might be 2 man guys. I think that might have been. We could have really dropped off those minerals quick.
Reporting for duty.
Build me a supply depot. Build me it
SCV good to go,
here,
sir.
I guess. The reason why I'm throwing it so far over there is so it can just build on its
I
own.
read you.
We definitely got too many workers. I made the newbie mistake of making too many workers,
This is Jimmy.
which is not the greatest thing to do.
Right on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sounds
dun, dun.
Jacked up and good to
Okay,
go. This is Jimmy.
so we do have that on 4. Nothing here. It's gonna drop my mines, but that would have been a bad idea.
Sounds fun.
Come
This should
on.
be good.
I just want to drag you to my dunes. There we go.
Right on.
Job finished.
This should be good.
Oh, get back to work, you slave.
Commander. Go.
We'll highlight all
Go
these
ahead,
and dump
Commander.
3.
Go. Anytime you're ready. Standing by.
Job
Go
finished.
ahead, Commander.
Okay.
Infantry units such
No,
as the
no, no,
Marines
no,
can be
no,
trained
no.
at this facility.
So we
Anytime
need
you're
like
ready.
10 Marines, it looks
This
overall.
should be good. Right on.
Oh, we can get another mineral
This
path
should be
here.
good.
Oh, we got some damage in Raynor.
Sounds fun.
At least he's a unit type that we can easily fix that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Want a piece of me, boy? Sounds fun.
Die. Boom. That overkilled him by a ton. These do like
Oh yeah.
100 and something damage. They're
Go
ridiculous.
ahead, Commander.
The problem is they don't reload at all. In the second game, you can make it so you can buy more,
Yeah.
which honestly really feels a lot better, but still they're kind of
Piece of
pointless.
me, boy.
But I
This should
mean,
be good. Jacked
there's
up
still
and
not
good
like
to
a
go.
big reason
This is Jimmy.
for them at all. They're just sort of there. Also, queuing up is a bad habit, but I mean, I'm not really that great at this
Go
game,
ahead,
so
Commander. Raynor here.
it is like whatever.
Sounds fun.
But vultures, I think in the actual like multiplayer game, they're not that useful. Honestly, in regular campaign, they're not that useful either. Their mines are really nice. If you get them for their mines. Basically, that's it. Because although there's mostly land combat, I just don't think they have the health to make it. They have like 75 HP. They're fast, kind of like hit and run kind of units, but they're just not that crazy. I am trying to min-max way too much here.
Let's move. Go ahead, Commander.
And we have enough to just finish it there.
Anytime you're ready.
Do I want to explore a bit more?
Right on.
Your forces are under attack.
We already have enough to not worry about. I want to explore the map really quick. I have a bad habit of exploring all places here.
Anytime you're ready.
Be careful, I think the mine can damage your guys, which is extremely bad because it will basically destroy all your marines. Everybody will die in that thing. You can also like click and drag people through tanks and then to tanks when we get those. They're just really destructive. Okay. Kill all those. Whoa, that didn't kill them? I have no clue how they survived that, if I'm honest.
Right on. This should be good.
This is super sloppy by me. But it will not matter. So the first bits of the campaign are actually pretty easy. Later missions and Brood Wars are just terrible. I think that's everything. There's not a lot in this first map. But yeah, later on it's just terrible. We could build another base here, but for this mission that is like super overkill.
Go ahead, Commander.
Is there anything we can explore here? It's kind of interesting because they do have such different units and stuff like that. I can't believe that amazing before. That's it, right? Boom, easy V, for sure. Oh, these screens are pretty crazy. I haven't had our first base space yet, though.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Rainer's like
Priority
super
alert.
good guy.
Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms.
He has a weird
Distress
unibrow.
beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Yeah, if you can't tell, the Confederacy is evil.
Listen, if
Or
we wait for Confederate
not
reinforcements,
good.
that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Not much of a choice for that, but still.
Glad
Cool,
to
we
see
get
you,
you, Rainer.
boys. Time to kick some serious
30, these are 6, right?
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
I thought they were 8, but still, that's fine.
This should be good.
It looks like that's our bottleneck there. Land. Let's land here.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
We'll figure out Vespine gas later. Actually, can I get this to land here? Have that land there. So, it is worth getting certain things going there. Do we want fire baths?
Yes, sir.
We want the academy if there's the academy there. There's not the academy there, so that's total trollish there.
Reporting for duty.
Get going.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
I wish I dropped off those minerals because it kind of hurts me not to have them. To make this 5, 6.
Rainer here.
Get moving. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Well,
whoa.
there.
This is creep.
Looks like the ground there is alive.
I think I don't remember if it makes Zergs faster, but it makes it so they can build units, which is really more annoying.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. This should be
Reporting for
Get
duty.
this guy going there.
anytime you're ready.
Why aren't you selecting that building?
Go ahead, Commander.
So Zerg units do heal over time, but it's very slightly, so it's not something to worry about too much.
This should be good.
Dun, 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 dun. So we're gonna get the attack upper. Oh, we can't get any of these. We need gas.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, we need more minerals first. That's fine.
Not enough minerals.
So you always want to try to get your economy on best online that you can quickly.
Right on. This should be good.
This is me kind of trying to min-max it a little bit too much.
Jacked up. Good to go.
Send in the Marines.
Good to go, sir.
Ta-ta. We're gonna take the extra attack when we get the second two. So in this version, it's definitely better to get the attack first, because most of the time you're going to be attacking things, and that's where the money is at, because you don't want to take damage.
Go ahead,
And
Commander.
there's buildings you can do to make it so they don't take damage. Later it might be better to do other things, but in the first version here, it's better to just kinda
SCV, good to go, sir.
get this going here.
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days.
Oh, sweet.
Roger that.
I'll take you guys.
Orders, Captain?
Honestly, let's get some gas going here. Do we even need gas? I don't think there's anything we can do with gas yet. I don't think there's anything we can do with the gas, so
Raider here.
there's nothing to worry about quite yet. 2 down 3 there, 4. We need more guys. We're kind of saturated.
Reporting for duty.
If I figure out something that we can do with the gas, we'll start getting gas.
Standing by.
But for now, it's not really worth. Building fine remains.
This is
Oh, we
Jimmy.
can start using the gas immediately now.
Go ahead, Commander.
Oh, never mind.
Enough minerals.
We can get a ton of things. So stim packs we're not going to worry about quite yet. Come up here.
Job finished.
Go ahead, Commander.
Can I get this, please? Thank you.
Need a light.
Oh my god.
Slam.
Oh, when you're blessed, you're blessed. So, start building that up.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Build some things. So we can get the scan thing. It's a really cool mechanic. It basically has its own spells, which is really useful. We really want to get that attack upgrade if we can. So fire bats are really useful against organic units, and I think all the Zerg units are organic, which makes them really strong against Zerg.
Sounds fun.
Like, unnecessarily strong.
Add-on complete.
Okay. I guess we'll let them just juggle there for a second there. How bad is this? That's not too bad.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
I don't have these guys working. That's bad. We want to build that gas refinery if we can. Dun, 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 400. Are we better just building extra workers? Yeah, we are. We'll build some extra workers and worry about it later.
Go, sir.
This should be good.
Oh, I see. They deflected it by destroying it quickly.
Go ahead.
Okay. That guy is permanently damaged in a pretty bad way. So we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, they're smart enough to attack the buildings that kind of do the other things first. We really want this upgrade as soon as we can get some
Yes,
gas.
sir. Roger that.
Get some gas going there. Long range gas for sure. I forgot all about these terrible UI things.
SCV, good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Try to get some gas going there. That might be a little too hard on the gas.
Reporting for duty.
Let's make this 6. And
Anytime
get
you're
this
ready.
dumb unit ball going.
Right on. This should be good.
Oh, sweet.
Right on.
No. I don't want you to all go around there. Can't you get over
Sounds
here?
fun.
Get here and shoot like fish in a barrel.
should be good.
Oh well.
You got
We'll have
my
Rainer
attention.
attack them. Rainer can be healed through repairs.
Naturally.
It's not the most effective use of resources, but it's not terrible.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, Hydralists. They're somewhat dangerous. Not too dangerous.
Fired up.
But sure, why not?
Naturally.
Two. They have such an ugly face there for those guys.
This should be good. You want a piece of me, boy?
Die quickly.
This should be good.
So, despite the fire bats being more powerful, or more expensive I should say, they're not that much more powerful compared to Masses Marines. Marines scale better because their range attacks and their stacking capabilities. Fire bats are kind of like early game harassers from it. They can work fairly well in defensive structures and stuff like that, but they have a lot of issues.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That's fine.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Anytime, piece of me, boy.
We're getting enough gas. Honestly, is there anything else we want to do? We could get stims, but stims are really...
Let's move.
They're just like... They're a thing that's like okay,
We gotta move.
but... I mean...
Rainer
We're
here.
probably gonna go for 4 here. We'll go for an attachment here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Make this 6. We'll make this 5.
Piece of me, boy. Give me something to
Our
shoot.
throughput for making units is pretty high, so... We could go for more fire bats, but honestly I don't care that much.
You want a piece
Fire
of me,
bats
boy?
are like fair at best. Can we do multiple building selection? No. So that's another limitation of the game there.
Standing by.
Add-on
Go, go,
complete.
go. Standing by.
So we have the +1 there, which is honestly pretty good.
Piece of me, boy. Rainer here. Jacked up and
Okay, we got
go, go, go.
full use of units there.
Fired up. Anytime you're ready. You got my attention.
So we got a little bit of a hit there, but still, it's just...
Fired up.
You can see,
Slamming.
since all these can attack,
Go, go, go. Rock
they're
and
just so much better
something
than...
to shoot.
Well, the fire bats... I mean, the fire bats, I mean, if we didn't have to worry about range, the fire bats do like a ton of damage, so...
You got it.
Don't be dumb, please.
Anytime piece of me, boy. Slamming. Fired up. You got it. Slamming.
That guy's gonna die, which will be not so fun. But the Marines are kind of the bread and butter of the early game Terran army. Siege tanks are the later game, not up to maybe they're slightly up there. Man, that is loud though. Hopefully it's not too bad. So stim techs, I think double your attack, but they do 10 damage, which is not the greatest trade all the time, but when you have like...
Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys.
Anything there? Anything there? What's the scan bit here? It's a sweep.
Not enough energy.
Got my attention.
Not enough
Not enough
energy.
energy. Man, this game has so much to do. So, it's interesting. So the Terran and Protoss share a lot of the similar battle mechanics. I'm not gonna say they're the same because that would not be entirely true. Let's just have Rainer shoot more. But the thing about the Protoss is they can build multiple buildings at the same time, and then they do the same recording and stuff. Zerg is completely different. They run off a larvae system, which is just
Sounds fun.
so odd.
Sounds fun.
Yep. You can be dead.
This should be good. You You want a piece of me, boy?
We'll put a mine here.
Right on.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Oh, we destroyed the
Marshal
thing.
Rayner, by destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have
Oh, we weren't
violated
supposed to do that?
standard colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I
Freezes up there.
suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If
We are.
hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Now, I asked you nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess
So you
wouldn't
can.
be a Confederate if
Got a
you hadn't
ton
pain
of.
in the ass.
Jesus. Rayner's a really no holds barred kind of guy. But we'll call that apart. I have a lot of rust in this game, but I hope you enjoy and you take all care.